what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your nibble like a night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Third and 6. Off the play fake, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Report!
Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Bateman is the motion man. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. 3rd and goal for Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, 7:34.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the 1st down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Oh, the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
180. 29. 29. 694. 93.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. That's deep for Olave. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. In motion is Hill. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider.
And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson, this a designed run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Cedric Wilson back to receive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. First and 10. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Carr. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Carr from the gun on 3rd. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Sims now to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
6:37. Down.
Carr now to throw on first down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. And open downfield, it's Johnson. He is in. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson on fourth down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last.
And he'll take it on in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Williams now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's first and 10.
Right down.
Throwing is Carr. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Easy, right? Let's go. Hey!
Bateman is the motion man.
Out.
Now, faking the give. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, Carr. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run here with Kamara. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll be taken down.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll work forward for a couple. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle. They'll go again here with Kamara. Kamara got a first down, still going. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 37-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
6-18.
Now Carr. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Alpha, sit on. 180. One shot.
Bateman is the motion man. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
DC, ready?
Second and 7.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On the ground, here's Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. A throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens back within 7. It's 35-28. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down throw for Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Carr now on 2nd down. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up, timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
This is taken at the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. There's that man again, another catch. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down. Bateman is the motion man. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
That is caught by the tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we said, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Hey, 734.
Carr now to throw on first down. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Bateman is the motion man. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Hey,
2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
93.
They'll drop to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You're mine.
We'll go play action with Carr. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down and 8. Gonna go right back to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Saints gonna use their 2nd timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's 3rd and 7. Bateman is the motion man. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's first down.
Down. 29. 29. 694.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
That's how I be happy. This for all my not a baby. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in it. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it on for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like New Orleans. Real shine. Like the women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palms, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16 renegade on a make it. Buy a tree, no love. I'ma sleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran. Gotta watch for the camera before you get freaky. Came with no random needs. The sneaky if police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And the throw's going to be caught. Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Oh, wide open. Complete. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 89 yards. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Leo Chenal who got in to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, 15. Line. Hey, 43. Yellow. Watch out.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. A give to Kamara running right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Carr. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
There's Chris Olave. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-18, now!
Throwing now is Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance for a connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour, give him help, yeah, give these boys help, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah.
Like ice cream, like Shanti playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Say the grace for me.
Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that, I think he knows. When I say to him like that, he's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true. When I play with him like that, when I play with him like that, play
see them. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the ruckus. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me playing nails, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so knowing the
fans of Denzel.
I called her door back with a 50. She wanted the. She said, ooh, about to make me cancel the Zell. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you
lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
I steam, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I